What's up, guys? All right, I'm super excited. Yesterday, I made a video about how I was going to start building an application to build a music transcription assistant that would help you, not only generate music from text prompts, but would also help you actually create music notation from those MP3 files or from those music prompts that were generated. And look what I have. I have built the app. It's just the first iteration, first version of the app, but you can see it's looking pretty good. You can see kind of what I've put together here, and we're going to go through and we're going to break this down on how exactly I built this app. All right, let's jump right into it. All right, so if you remember from yesterday, you remember that I put in a prompt into ChatGPT. This is the prompt that I used. I used Whisperflow to actually put in the prompt uh, with my voice. I didn't type anything in. I just put the prompt in with my voice. And I basically said, we would like to build an app using Replit as the agent builder, and we would like to use Node.js and TypeScript and other supporting technologies. The goal of the project will be to take music, an MP3 or WAV file, and or other supported formats and upload them into the app and then transcribe them in order to make and create musical notation from the songs that are created, right? There's a few integrations that are involved here in order to do this. We're going to be kind of linking a few different apps together, but basically this is the prompt that I used to develop the project. And then ChatGPT 5 actually gave me a full breakdown of the project itself right here, including the architecture, the core features that you can see here, the front end flow, including the pages, the UI elements, and so forth. And then it also gives me the backend architecture of how to actually build this. And then it gives me the integration details from the different integration APIs that I would like to use, tells me exactly how to do that. And then it gives me a breakdown of the agent workflow as it will be executed in Replit, which is where I'm building this. Now, you don't have to use Replit. You could use Replit, you could use Cursor, you could use Lovable, you could use Bolt, you can use Claude Code and or Gemini's Codex, or sorry, OpenAI's Codex, Claude Code, or Google Gemini's AI Studio. All of these will be able to build an app like this for you. Right now, I'm currently using Replit because it's been fairly easy to use, and I've been using it for a little while, and it's been improving by leaps and bounds. So go check that out. Okay, so here's my prompt. And then it actually asked me if I wanted to build a prompt specific for Replit Agent to build this, and I did. So I actually asked it to break that down, and it created a new prompt with sort of all the details that we just talked about on how to do it. So I took this prompt, these prompts, if you will, and I literally dropped them into Replit here. This is my Replit instance where I'm actually building. You can see right here, I have the files on the right-hand side over here. I have the preview window right here, which is showing actually how the app has been built. And then I have the actual workflow or agent 3 within Replit building the app itself. What I did for this app, which is a little different than what I've done for other apps, is I actually built this app starting with design only. So I built the app in the scaffolding, the design scaffolding in Replit, just using their design components within their Agent 3 capabilities. And this is what was built out. I then built the app, actually with Replit again, instructing it kind of how to build this landing page, how to build the login, and so forth. Now, don't get me wrong, this is not perfect. It's not done yet, but let's see what it has been able to build so far. So if I go over to the landing page right here, I will click get started for free, and it gives me sort of this login page right here. Let's just put something in. Let's just say Dan, we'll say test at gmail.com, and we'll put in a test password here just to try to log in. Now, I actually have not used this before, so I don't even know if this is going to work, but we'll see. Oh, it looks like I logged in. All right, so there is my user profile. There's the logout button, and then it looks like a few things appeared on the top: the dashboard, the upload, the generate, and the history, okay? And if you scroll down here, it's still the home page. If I go to the profile page, this is my user profile that was created. It shows my name, my username, my email address, when I joined, so forth and so on. Shows how many uploads and generations I've done. And then when I go to the dashboard here, it still needs a little bit of work. I don't love the UI completely right here, but this is looking pretty good. Okay, how it works. Okay, so I can upload an audio. So I can upload an MP3 WAV or OGG file to get instant musical notation, or I could generate music on the fly using this over here. Let's try to upload. Let's try to upload. Actually, let's try to generate something. Start generating. So when I click generate, it goes into generate music. Let's say a piano song that is uplifting and uses our arpeggios to build up a climax. All right, let's see what type of piano song it will use. It's using the the VI AI model. Output MP3. I've never actually tried to use this, so it may fail. So don't be alarmed if it does. This is all part of the process. It says music generated successfully. Wow, looks like something was created, but I don't know. Oh, it's processing. Okay, so we'll have to do a little work here on the UI to fix sort of what happens here, because it looks like, oh, okay, it has it. A message processing. Your transcription is being processed. This page will update automatically when complete. So it's being processed right now. If I click play, nothing happens, I don't believe. Yeah, nothing happens quite yet. Let's turn up this volume. Try to get this to work. All right. It looks like it's still processing. Okay, well, while it's processing, we could also upload a video right here. Sorry, a MP3 here, which we could do in a moment. And then it's showing history, which I don't know if it's working. Let's check. I don't know if the process is done yet, but I believe, oh, there it is. Oh, wow. Okay, there's my song that's processing. Now, if I go to profile, oh, generations 1. So it's showing that I created 1 generation. So it actually looks like it's working, but looks like it's still processing, loading transcription. Oh, okay, not transcription, loading the song. All right, so it's still processing. It's not quite done, but so far so good. I think I will need to make a few changes here. It's showing the recent transcriptions that I have here. I don't love that this is all below the fold. I would rather this is above the fold. So once this is done, I'm going to do a quick little edit in Replit to actually update this to make that be a little bit higher above the fold so users can see it very easily. All right, let's check if this processing is done. Let's go to history. Looks like it's still processing. Let's refresh. Let's see if it's done. Now we're a ways off from this being a completed app, as you can see, right? But let's see what it even does, if it even worked, because it connected all the APIs and whatnot that I needed, but I haven't actually tested and troubleshooted anything here. All right, let's fix this. Let's fix this page, the dashboard page right here. So this is /dashboard. So I'm going to use Whisperflow. I click right here in the window, and all I do is press my command to actually speak into this window. I'm not even going to type, and I'm going to say, on the /dashboard page, we need to improve the UI. Currently, the hero banner where you can upload a MP3 or generate a new song, it's a little bit below the fold. There's a little bit too much space and padding up at the top, and we need to make it a little tighter so that those two boxes are above the fold and a user can see them easily. All right, that was not the most elegant way of saying that, but let's see what happened. All right, so you can see that it popped up over here on the dashboard page. We need to improve the UI, and it's going to actually, so if I go in here and I click, let's just go to dashboard right here. It'll load this dashboard page in a moment, and you'll be able to see, yep, okay. So right now, yeah, you see how there's a little bit of black space, a little bit of black space. Maybe if this was on 2 lines, I can say perhaps put this onto 2 lines, which would bring up the UI, right? Okay, so I could say, I'll just type perhaps bring up, perhaps, let's say shorten this copy to be only 2 lines instead of 3 to try out the new view. All right. And then I'll copy and paste that. And then I'm just going to click enter. Well, actually, before I click enter here, let's go see the status of my oh, it looks like it might be done. Actually, it looks like it might be stuck in a generation loop forever. All right, it looks like it's still processing, which does look like a problem. Doesn't look like it's quite working. Nope, didn't make anything. Download. Nope, can't download anything yet. All right, so this is not working. The generate is not working. All right, let's go and try upload. Let's try upload. So I click on that. Let's say MP3 recordings. Let's just try. Oh, actually, you know what? These are not music. I don't know if I have any music files on here. Let's see. I do. Okay, here's a Mozart song. We'll upload Mozart, upload and transcribe. We'll click upload and transcribe. So far we failed on generating a new song. Now let's try, we've uploaded, upload and transcribe, upload complete. And now it's processing this MP3 file that I uploaded. Audio successful. Play. Yep, it did not work. All right. So that isn't going to work. We're going to have to fix that. All right. Let's first just show you how to fix this page very, very easily. All right. So I click enter and we will let this load for just a moment. You can see optimizing agent memory. It's going to start engaging here in just a moment. It's in the build function. So it's going to start updating this page in real time. But we do have a bigger problem that we need to actually, fix the upload and the generate, because both of them are not working. So while that is going and fixing this page, let's go ahead and make some other commands that will be queued for later. All right. So we'll tell it exactly what's happening. When I upload an MP3 file, it looks like the MP3 is processing, but it never actually finishes to create the musical notation. So nothing is actually displayed. You need to fix this so that when an MP3, WAV, or other similar file type is uploaded, it actually transcribes the audio into musical notation using the APIs specified previously. Okay, so that's addressing the upload audio. Let's address the generate music. Also, the generate music functionality does not work either. When I try to generate a new song, it gets stuck in a processing loop and never actually finishes generating the music, or never ends up finishing transcribing the music into musical notation. This will need to be fixed as well. Please evaluate both the upload audio and the generate music functionality and APIs connected, as they are both not working properly. Okay, so, all right, perfect. So it added that, it's working on that. I'm going to click that in there. So now you can see it's queued up. Once it's done finishing the dashboard, which it's building right now, it's going to actually start building the other functions that I just mentioned in this queue over here. Okay, so it's actually updating it now. It's working, it's testing. Let's see if it actually did it. Okay, so I could refresh. I don't know if the screen's going to open up quite yet. Nope. Okay, so we're not in a logged in state. It's still working right here. So as that's working, we'll take a moment and we'll just wait till it's done. All right, that's all I wanted to show you at the moment, but you can see sort of where this is headed and the power of this, right? So I'm building this app in real time, sort of on the fly, and I'm going to potentially, use it in a contest or to monetize. We'll see how it turns out, right? But I wanted to show you how easy it is to build. I'll make another video on this as this sort of updates, and I'll continue to show the progress. I have a couple other videos and or apps that I'm making that I will show you as well. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. This is Dan Camacho. I will be building and showing you exactly how to do this. So if you like this content, if you want to learn more, please click subscribe and or give this video a thumbs up, and I will talk to you next time. See ya.